In order to find, in order to solve addition or subtraction problems with fractions with unlike denominators, the first thing you have to do is find a common denominator. There's two ways to do that. One way is to find the multiples of the denominator. So if you start with 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. So we can see that 20 is our least common multiple. So we're going to come and make equivalent fractions with 20 as the denominator. So now we see 5 times 4 is 20, so we have to do 1 times 4, which is 4. 4 times 5 is 20, so we do 3 times 5, which is 15. Now with common denominators we can subtract 15 twentieths minus 4 twentieths, which is 11 twentieths. So again, one way is by finding the least common multiple of the denominators and then making equivalent fractions and then finding the answer. Another way to find the answer when we have fractions with unlike denominators is to just take the two denominators, in this case it's 9 and 2, and multiply those together. So 9 times 2 equals 18. So we can make equivalent fractions with a common denominator of 18. And we multiply both of these, the numerator and denominator of this fraction times the denominator of the top fraction. So 2 times 9 is 18, so we have to do 1 times 9, which is 9. Then here we take this numerator and denominator by the denominator of the other fraction. 9 times 2 is 18. 4 times 2 is 8. If we add those up, we get 8 eighteenths plus 9 eighteenths, which is 17 eighteenths. So we start by multiplying the two denominators together to find a common a number that we can use for a common denominator, made equivalent fractions, and then got our answer. And for the final problem, we can start with finding the multiples of 6 and 12. 6, 12, and we don't have to go anymore because we can see that 12 and 12 are together, so that's the least common multiple. So we're going to have 12 and 12 as our common denominators. 11 twelfths does not change, it stays 11 twelfths. 6 times 2 is 12, so we do 5 times 2 is 10. And we can add those up and we get 21 twelfths. Now 21 twelfths is an improper fraction, so we're going to turn it into a mixed number by taking 21 divided by 12, because fractions are also division problems. There is one group of 12 in 21, and we subtract 21 minus 12 is 9. So we'll have a remainder of 9. So our mixed number is going to be the whole number, 1. The remainder is the numerator, and the denominator doesn't change. So 1 and 9/12. Now, looking at 9/12, both 9 and 12 have a common factor of 3. So we can simplify this by dividing both by 3, and we end up with 3/4. So 21/12 equals 1 and 9/12, which in simplest form equals 1 and 3/4.